crowd behind Eleanor as it comes onto the block. My goodness. This is not a replica. This is the car that spawned so many replicas. This is the real deal.
I got butterflies in my stomach.
I do too.
Is it crazy?
Look at this. I mean, this room, everybody is on their feet. Even if they're in the seated area, they're on their feet for Eleanor. Unbelievable.
Well, as the crowd starts to gather around the car, let's talk a little bit about why this car is so important. We all know from that great movie, Gone in 60 Seconds, this is the exact car that Nicolas Cage drove and was photographed in many scenes in this exact car. But just as importantly, this is the car that set the stage for the current white-hot resto-mod theme that extends way outside of Ford and Shelby into virtually all makes and brands, including imports. It all started right here with this car. Already $500,000.
You know, we've been hyping this car all week. You guys, have you stopped to think how many DVDs we're going to be selling? You know, I'm going to beckon that, you know, maybe there's...
You mean of the movie?
Yeah, I figure there's a cut in there for us somehow, some kind of prorated thing. You get the director's cut, you get 45 extra scenes. So now I got to go back and watch it all over again.
600,000, guys. The reserve is off. Go, baby, go.
351 cubic inch Ford power, 400 horsepower. That's a Ford crate engine. All suspension and braking upgrades. The prototype for what we enjoy today has been well known as the Resto-Mod or Pro Touring movement. Very historic car and certainly worth every penny of this kind of bidding, everyone.
JK, you and I are about 20 feet away from this car. We can barely see it. There are so many people around it.
The beauty of this car and the spawning of an entire generation of replicas has really made this a very rare instance where the second version of the film is wildly more popular than the first now, simply because of this automobile.
We're at $800,000. This is our #2 car the entire week, and the Super Snake last night at $1.3 million, starting to get a little bit nervous maybe. Bidder on the phone back in the back room. Tim Phillips with Wade Souter. A little bit of phone negotiating going on in the bottom left-hand corner, too, as Ben Gunter is there helping out. Mark Delzell, the auctioneer, you hear his voice in the background. Asking for $900,000. 850. Now $900,000.
Bidders on the phone?
Yeah, at least one, maybe two back there. We got $1 million on Eleanor, guys.
Jimmy, don't let the boy beat me! Jimmy, don't let the boy beat me! Jimmy, don't let the boy beat me!
Dana's referring to Frank Mecum, who's back in the upper left-hand corner with the orange ball cap on, talking with a phone bidder.
1 million more. 1 million more. 1 million more. 1 million, 1 million more. 1 million, 1 million more.
It's Eleanor versus the Super Snake. Who's going to win the price battle?
$300,000 difference right now.
Right.
1 million, 1 million more.
Let me talk to him. I sell the cars every day. I sell the cars every day. Let me talk to him.
1 million one in advance.
Let me talk to him.
1 million, 1 million one. 1 million, 1 million one. Going once.
Let me talk to him.
Going twice.
He's gone.
Third and final call.
Let me talk to him. Let me talk to him.
Do I need to tell you to make some noise, Andy?
There it is. And even $1 million for Eleanor at Mecum, Indy.
Well, there went 2 hours of my life. I have to go watch the movie again.
Bye, Eleanor. We're going to miss you.
Yeah.
Been fun hanging out with you.
That's a once-in-a-lifetime, guys.
Look at all the little cameras and portable device is taking a picture of Eleanor as it rolls off the block. How about that? $1 million for Eleanor, Chris Jacobs. How about that for your first trip to a Mecum auction in Indy?
All I can say is, wow, you see this grin on my face, Scott? That's all because Eleanor did not disappoint. Many more cars coming up, just like this gorgeous 67 Chevy Corvette with a 427 and a 4-speed. Lots of them will be going across the stage. You know you're going to want to stick around and see them right here on Discovery Channel. We are live from Mecum Classic Car Auction, and we'll be back right after this.
Some